everybody to another edition of 2K23 Universe Mode. We are here with Friday Night SmackDown off the cuffs of the biggest party of the summer, and that is SummerSlam.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Riverside, California, Candace, Laray.
If you didn't watch SummerSlam, of course, it was a 3-hour show. It was the biggest show we've almost ever had here on the channel. It is 3 hours long, so go back and watch that first, then watch Raw, then come to this, so you make your boy happy. But nevertheless, we're starting off with a huge match. Huge implications here in this first featured matchup here tonight. It's Candace LeRae versus Shayna Baszler in a #1 contenders match for the SmackDown Women's World Championship.
And from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler.
And as you can see, just a little bit of spoiler here if you haven't watched SummerSlam, Shayna Baszler is now the former champion. That's right, she's part of this #1 contenders match. Both women are 4-2 here in our universe mode. Rhea Ripley, the new SmackDown Women's World Champion here, of course, on SmackDown. And these two ladies here are going to battle it out to see who will face her, who is next in line to challenge Rhea Ripley. We had a triple threat match at SummerSlam. This time, these two ladies are going to face off one-on-one to see who will face Rhea Ripley in a one-on-one bout for that championship in the next coming weeks. Looks like both ladies are ready for some one-on-one action. Let's get this match started. Let's get this SmackDown started. Hope you guys are ready for more episodes coming faster and faster. Just a little bit of a change of pace here in this new year in 2024. Bringing you more content. You guys have been showing love to the new episodes that are coming out. The SummerSlam and the Monday Night Raw that just came out. And of course the new WWE Champion over on Monday Night Raw showing up. And of course you guys are showing your love for the comments and the likes and whatever and the views, and I do supremely appreciate that. It certainly makes, making these and editing these just all that more, worthwhile, like, if you guys show love, I'll show love back. That's the way it is. That's the way we reciprocate things here on Smithy Geek. And more content to come as well. There's more streaming that's going to be happening here on the channel. But nevertheless, we'll get to that in another time. We're here with SmackDown. We're here with this #1 contenders match. Huge implications, like I said, in this matchup. Both ladies trying to get back to the championship that both these women have held before. Of course, Shayna Baszler, being the former champion, was the champion at SummerSlam. Did not walk out the champion, and then before that, she got the title from Candace LeRae, who actually surprisingly defeated Rhea Ripley to become the first SmackDown Women's World Champion. As we see a stiff knee there, just now throwing down some hammer fists is Shayna Baszler. Just look at his elbows right to the forehead, trying to split Candace LeRae open. Now gonna line her up for a knee right to the side of the face. And of course, Rhea Ripley riding high after her championship win last Sunday at SummerSlam. And of course, she's keeping her eye on this match. Of course, she'll not take any of these women lightly. There's another knee. Going for the pin is Baszler, but just a 1 count. Of course, you know that Shayna Baszler and Rhea Ripley were at pretty much face-to-face just going into SummerSlam before kind of Candace LeRae crashed the party and made it a triple threat with her returning to SmackDown. We thought she was not going to make it to SmackDown anytime soon with the game moving to 2K23, but she came back and she made a triple threat as she was awarded a rematch after losing that championship. Oh my God, LeRae putting it all on the line and just crashing and burning. Now look at this. Oh, what kind of move was that? But Baszler just working over the joints of LeRae. And now on the outside with a 3 count, Baszler throwing Candace LeRae towards the barricade here, the lower right side of the ring. Now look at this again, working over the limbs and the joints of her opponent. And now both these ladies can't take this match lightly. It is a SmackDown match, don't get me wrong, but it is for a championship match. Big clothesline, down goes Baszler. any kind of championship opportunity you have to take very seriously here in our universe mode. Even, not even our universe mode, just in real life and in any kind of opportunity. Big drop kick by Laray. Oh, and there's the move. She was looking for a tornado DDT. Takes down the former champion. And now into the announce table as well. As we see, Laray now gonna hook her up for a brainbuster. And following that brainbuster, we'll take some of the look some of the matches that happened earlier on tonight. Ricochet got a win over Top Dollar. Shotzi got a win in the women's division over Valhalla. Some 6-man tag team action. Legado del Fantasma defeating XXXL. The Usos getting a tag team win over the Viking Raiders. Big E getting a huge singles win over his loss last week. And Bad Bunny getting back in the successful ways over a win over Trick Williams, making his debut. And we get back to this match here. Laray. Now look at this. Showing off the power is Baszler, bringing her over into the top turnbuckle and throwing her like a sack of potatoes. Now Baszler wants Laray to bring more action. There's the kicks by Baszler, the MMA background. And now again over the elbow. Just the foot coming down on the elbow. And now she's got her hooked up for the Osaka Street Cutter. And hooks the leg. Quick cover by Baszler too. No. And Baszler cannot believe it, but that's not it. Baszler now will try for the Kirifuda clutch. It's what got her the championship. Now she takes her down right in the middle of the ring. Nowhere Candace LeRae can go. Is she gonna tap out? And no, some elbows to the midsection. Oh, turns it into a pin. Baszler has the shoulders down, just a 1 count. Now into a hip toss by Laray. And picks her back up. What's happening here? Picks her for oh, she's going. We saw it at SummerSlam. The Super Dragon-esque. Oh, that curb stomp, and Baszler might be out. Candace LeRae has been working over the neck and head of Baszler this entire match with that tornado DDT and brainbuster on the outside. That could be it. But no, she is not done with Baszler. We go into the corner here. And she's got plans. No counter. And now Candace LeRae is in the corner. A big knee to the face, followed up by a German suplex. Laray gonna go to the outside, but Baszler gonna go up top. We don't usually see this from the submission magician. And double axe handle crowning Laray on the outside. And again, mounting her, just throwing down the fists. Back to the elbows, back to the forehead. And Laray in big trouble here. Baszler desperately wanting that rematch for her championship. We'll take her to that barricade once again. Gonna go back inside the ring. Count out victory will do it here. Nothing fancy, but it will do it. But no, Laray gets back to her feet. Baszler seeing that, goes back to the outside. Big time slam. Taking care of that back of Laray. And now, oh, shot right to the midsection. Laray, what is this? Got her on prettier maybe. Oh, yes! On prettier on the outside. Looking for a knee drop to follow up. And oh, a spear by Baszler. And now going to throw Laray back inside the ring. Baszler gets back inside the ring. A second spear. And goes for the cover. Could that be it for Laray? 2, 3, and it is. 2 spears, and that's all she wrote for Candace LeRae.
Here is your winner, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler, your #1 contender. And we're getting confirmation now in 2 weeks' time. She will challenge the new SmackDown Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley, to a championship match on SmackDown. That'll be the main event of that show. Cannot wait for that as we move on to our second matchup here as we welcome the new Mr. Money in the Bank, Ilya Dragunov.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, Ilya Dragunov.
Dragunov showing off that custom Money in the Bank made for him. Who knows when Dragunov will cash that in? That's the whole point of the Money in the Bank. He is one tough cookie ahead of him, though. Roman Reigns is the world champion here on SmackDown. We have to figure out who Roman Reigns' challengers next. We saw that Tyler Bate did not get the job done at SummerSlam. Who is going to be the next challenger for Roman Reigns? Right now, Ilya Dragunov, he's in a future matchup here tonight against the almighty Bobby Lashley. Tough competitor here against Dragunov.
And his opponent from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
And Bobby Lashley looking to try to get back in the winning ways here. He is 3-2 in our universe mode. And he's looking to get more wins here to get to the the World Championship, excuse me. We did see months ago Bobby Lashley, after teaming with Roman Reigns, attacked Roman Reigns after the match, saying he's coming for that championship. We didn't know how long it would take. I don't think Bobby Lashley wanted this long, but frankly, he is right now not even in the top 5 in rankings here on SmackDown. So he has to pick it up just a tiny bit to get to that #1 contendership. There are a few guys ahead of him, but tonight might be his night. Or Ilya Dragunov is undefeated, so this is a tough challenge for even Bobby Lashley here. Ilya Dragunov is 3-0 here in universe mode, and Bobby Lashley, going for a clothesline. Dragunov hits him with a high knee and takes him down with the head scissors. Ilya Dragunov is not going to lay down. Bobby Lashley cannot underestimate Ilya Dragunov here. Mr. Money in the Bank. Ooh, nice. And into a power slam. And of course, there's no question that Bobby Lashley is the man that, has the power advantage. Dragunov, I wouldn't say he's necessarily a high-flying type, or he's more of a grappler and a submission artist, but frankly, Bobby Lashley does not care who you are. He will beat you down with his fists and his strength. Not going to make it easy. He is Dragunov, just using whatever he can to take down the big man. Now Dragunov kind of doing the same thing as Shayna Baszler and go for a crossbody. Bobby Lashley too smart for that. Veteran of the game, just simply moving out of the way. And now we go to the outside here. Lashley now just throwing Dragunov right in front of the announce table here. We'll do a 3 count. Lashley just throws Dragunov inside the ring. And a drop kick right to the side of the face. Lashley, and now going to show off his power once again. Lifts him up into a power bomb. Now goes for the cover. 1, 2, gets a 2 count, but that's all he'll get. As Dragunov, wherewithal to kick out. Lashley now in the corner. He wants some competition. He wants Dragunov to bring it. He's bringing it all right. Now just scraping the face of Lashley on the top turnbuckle here. Not very fan favorite like, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Whatever it takes to defeat a man like Lashley, a former WWE champion. And now, Rainmaker by Dragunov. And now going for that clothesline. Now goes for the cover. 1, 2, no. Lashley getting the shoulder up. And Ilya Dragunov is, he's so excited. He is pumped up, trying to get the crowd involved here. Lashley not having any of that. He's going to hit him in the midsection. Hook him up for a suplex, but gourd buster instead. Dragonov back to his feet, though. No. And now Lashley with a Dominator. The most vicious Dominator I've ever seen. With so much force, so much velocity. Well, Lashley's not done with Dragonov here. Dragonov doing the smart thing, but Lashley, he's up top now. He's gonna go flying into a double cross. Oh, double, trying to attack. Look at Dragonov for the double axe handle off the top, but Dragonov counters into a shot to the midsection. But that didn't deter Bobby Lashley at all. Just got right back up and continues the attack on Mr. Money in the Bank. And now, oh, look at the power. And on the outside, Bobby Lashley with a running power slam. And there is not much padding on the outside. Almost near concrete on the outside. And then, oh, military press slam. And that's what I was saying. He overwhelms you with his power. Dragonov, oh my God, not again. Dragonov is in danger here. Oh, on the back again with a running power slam on the outside. Lashley not going to bring him inside the ring. Is Dragonov done here? After 3 huge moves on the outside, targeting the back. Lashley going for the hurt lock. He has it locked in. Dragonov trying to scramble. You can see Lashley just throwing him around, the power back on display. But Dragonov maybe trying to get out of it here. He's trouble. Oh, goes after the feet into a stunner. Oh, that'll certainly do it. Dragonov has to continue the attack though. And look at his elbows. Oh, 2 elbows right to the chin. And a shot right to the small of the back here. Oh, Dragonov. We've seen this at SummerSlam. Torpedo Moscow. The headbutt to the chin area of Lashley too. No. Lashley with the shoulder up. Dragonov thought he had it. I thought he had it. But Dragonov, oh, look at this, going for another. No. Going for Rainmaker, hits him with a forearm instead. Lashley now into the corner and just the continuous kicks. Lashley now back to his feet quickly here. And Lashley bringing him to the ropes. Quick shots here by the Almighty. Now Irish Whip. Oh my God, what a crossbody. That's 285 pounds coming at you. And now look at this. Lashley lining him up for the spear. No! Counter by Dragonov. No, just simply running him down like a truck with that shoulder tackle. And now Lashley. Oh, now looking for maybe another Dominator. Yes, he is! So much power behind that, but he picks him up. Maybe looking for another hurt lock. Yes, he is. Got the hurt lock on. Well, I thought he got the ropes there. Ref does not see it, and Dragonov has to tap out. And Bobby Lashley is your winner here tonight.
Here is your winner, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
Lashley got it done here tonight. Moves up in the rankings, now being 4 and 2 here on SmackDown. Before we move on to the main event, let's look at the rankings here on SmackDown. Let's take a look. As we see, the World Champion Roman Reigns 6-1, the Intercontinental Champion Santos Escobar 6-0, and as you can see, rank 1 being Cody Rhodes, Big E, rank 2, Tyler Bate rank 3, Ilya with 4 now, and Ricochet being 3-1 after his win earlier on tonight. So right now, I think Bobby Lashley would be 6th in line, but nevertheless, he is not in the top 5 just yet. Big E, of course, winning also earlier on in the night, puts him in the number 2 spot. And here we go with our main event here tonight. The OC coming down to the ring. Carl Anderson in one-on-one action here on SmackDown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Luke Gallows, representing the OC by way of Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 213 pounds, Carl Anderson.
Carl Anderson making his singles debut here on Friday Night SmackDown. He is in a tough match here tonight. He is battling the newly returned at SummerSlam, the Visionary. That man, Seth freaking Rollins, here tonight, making his return to SmackDown after about 2 months. And here comes the Visionary, Seth freaking Rollins, who, if you don't remember why he was out, it was a no disqualification tag team match, and Booker T actually would use a sledgehammer on Seth Rollins about probably 10 or 12 times, which then led to Seth Rollins being off until, of course, SummerSlam.
And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Freakin Rollins.
Seth Rollins came back at SummerSlam, not to be in a match per se, but he was involved in one as he distracted Booker T in his Intercontinental Championship challenge against champion Santos Escobar. Seth Rollins would distract Booker T with Seth Rollins doing his entrance on the ramp area, the entrance way, and that would lead to Santos Escobar hitting the Phantom Driver and retaining his Intercontinental Championship. Booker T was not happy in the slightest, but you know, Seth Rollins has returned to SmackDown, a man that we've missed very, very dearly here on the blue and white brand. And right now, he is back on SmackDown in the main event. Let's see if he's bigger and better here in his return match. Quick snap suplex takes down Anderson. And now, wait a minute. Oh, looking for a small package driver. Carl Anderson, though, happy with his move, but Seth Rollins is not having any of that. Of course, continuing the rivalry with Booker T, but also trying to make his mark on, you know, just getting a championship opportunity. But right now, Seth Rollins, I believe, is 1-2 here in our universe. When I might be wrong, I can't check my notes right now, but I think he is 1-2, maybe 2-2, and he is nowhere close to the rankings. The top 5 rankings on SmackDown. So right now he has to work harder than almost anyone to get back in the winning ways here. Now look at this, Carl Anderson with a big clothesline. Seth Rollins got turned inside out with that. And now Anderson with a big time suplex. Now Rollins back to his feet here. And before the rivalry with Booker T, Rollins was doing okay, but it was because of Booker T that, you know, Seth Rollins has been so down in the dumps record-wise here on SmackDown. And then both guys were going back and forth with singles matches and tag team matches. Then we thought it was going to culminate, well, I thought so at least, at SummerSlam, or at least Payback. But nevertheless, Seth Rollins gets injured by Booker T, courtesy of those sledgehammer shots. And we did not see that match at SummerSlam. And they shifted to Booker T facing Santos Escobar. Now look at this. Going for, big time atomic drop for that Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam. But of course, we all know how that happened. If you didn't, of course, like I said, watch SummerSlam before you watch these episodes. Because what are you doing? It was a hell of a show. Look at this counter by Seth Rollins into a kick right to the chest. And now dropping down some blows, those fists right to the forehead of Anderson. And now Rollins, with a shot right to the back of the neck. And the OC starting off strong here in the tag team division on SmackDown. They are 1-0 right now, which is good stuff for them. Of course, new tag team champions at SummerSlam for SmackDown. The Succession living up to their name. Wait a minute, hold on. Big pedigree by Rollins. And of course, we had to figure out the next challengers. Of course, I think Miz and Mansoor were undefeated before SummerSlam. They're now about, I think, 5-1 on the tag team division. So they're still rightfully the number one contenders. And wait a minute. What is this? Oh my God! Curb stomp by Rollins. And just like that, Rollins is your winner. What a comeback for Rollins.
Here is your winner, Seth Freakin Rollins.
Unbelievable stuff by Rollins. He is in fine form here on SmackDown. Well, guys, that'll be it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed Seth Rollins. The return of Rollins on SmackDown is a good one. He picks up the win in the main event. He moves into, I think, 2-2. Oh, wait a minute. That's Booker T with a kendo stick and attacks Rollins once again. Well, guys, that'll actually be it for me here tonight. I'll see you on Monday Night Raw.